All right, let's get right into it. Today, we're tearing down the CitadelaWP AppSumo lifetime deal. And we're going to answer a really big question, especially for web agencies and freelancers. Could this actually be the permanent fix for all that page builder pain? I mean, come on, you know the feeling, right? It's that question that probably hits a little too close to home if you build websites for a living. You do all this great work for a client, and then, like clockwork, that annual license fee for your page builder pops up again and again and again, just slowly eating away at your bottom line. And it's never just about the money, is it? It's the whole package of problems that comes along with it. The recurring costs are the most obvious pain point, for sure. But then you've got the performance issues, that dreaded page builder bloat that makes your sites feel sluggish. And what does that all lead to? The slow, painful erosion of your profits on every single project. It's just a constant headache. So yeah, this whole mess of issues, that's what we're gonna call the page builder problem. And that's really the core conflict we're trying to figure out how to solve today. But here's the thought. What if you could just completely flip that script? What if you could take that yearly money drain and turn it into a one-time investment, a permanent asset in your business toolkit? Well, that's the big promise behind the tool we're digging into, CitadelaWP. So how in the world does Citadela pull this off? Well, its whole approach is just built differently from the ground up. In this next section, we're going to see what makes it a native solution, and more importantly, why that makes such a massive difference for performance. Okay, so this right here is the secret sauce. Citadela is built with what's called a Gutenberg native architecture. Now, what does that mean in plain English? It means instead of bolting on its own heavy, complicated interface, it just works directly with the built-in WordPress block editor. You know, Gutenberg. The result? A way cleaner, way faster, and much more lightweight codebase right from the start. And check this out. This slide really puts it into perspective. On the left with CitadelaWP, you're getting that lightweight code, which leads to amazing core web vitals, all because it plays nice with WordPress core. Now, look at the other side, the classic builder model. You're often dealing with a heavier, custom code base, a totally separate interface, and it relies on all those extra wrapper divs, which is just a fancy way of saying extra code that leads to that bloat we all hate. But, and this is super important, let's be totally transparent about the trade-off here. This is the heart of the deal. With a tool like this, you are making a conscious choice. You're choosing to get the absolute best performance and speed possible, and in exchange, you're giving up some of that pixel-perfect, drag-it-anywhere-you-want design freedom that you might be used to with some other builders. But listen, it's not all just about speed. CitadelaWP has this killer feature, this specialty that makes it way more than just another theme. So let's jump into section 3, the directory powerhouse. This is where this thing really shines. It comes loaded with a whole suite of tools made specifically for building directory and listing websites. We're talking about a built-in custom post type for your directory items, custom fields so you can create really advanced filters, a special search block, and even ways to monetize your listings. It's the whole shebang, all built to work together perfectly. And this isn't just marketing fluff. These tools actually work in the real world. A hands-on test building a local business directory found that the listing pages loaded, and I quote, near instantly. And even when they used really complex search filters, everything worked without lag. That basically confirms that this thing is a beast for building sites with tons of data, like for real estate or a big classified site. All right, let's talk about the money, because this is where the value proposition just becomes impossible to ignore. In section 4, let's break down the economics of this lifetime deal. You know, the math here is pretty simple, and it's kind of staggering. For a one-time payment of $99, you get an unlimited site license for life. Forever. Now, compare that to a typical agency plan that costs you $399 every single year. By the time you hit year 5, you've spent just $99 total with Citadela versus almost $2,000 with the other guy. Let's just put that number up by itself because, wow, it is impactful. That's a total savings of $1,896 over just 5 years. I mean, the financial argument, as the review puts it, is pretty much indisputable. Okay, so let's put it all together. You've got the performance, the crazy directory features, the insane cost savings. What's the final word? Let's get to it. Section 5, the final verdict. All right, let's weigh it out. pros versus cons. On the pro side, the good stuff, you have that incredible value from the unlimited lifetime license. You've got lightning-fast performance, those amazing directory features, and a really solid SEO foundation. Now, the trade-offs, the cons. There might be a steeper learning curve if you're not a Gutenberg pro. You have less of that total visual design control, and some have reported that support response times can be a bit slow. So, the big question, who is this an absolute must-buy for? The source material is super clear on this. First, web agencies and freelancers who are just sick of recurring costs. Second, developers who put raw speed and core web vitals above everything else. And third, anyone who is specifically building niche directory sites. If you fall into one of those buckets, this isn't just a tool, it's a genuine long-term asset for your business.
And that brings us to the final, critical question that you've got to ask yourself. For your business, for the kinds of websites you build every day, is that ultimate, blazing fast native performance worth trading for a little less design freedom? The answer to that question, well, that's going to tell you everything you need to know.